All right, hello and welcome everyone. My name is Roz and welcome to your yoga practice. Today we are going to move through some yoga postures. We are going to work into some more breath work, and we are also going to move into meditation to finish today. And I am so glad to be here with all of you. It really is such a blessing to be able to share these teachings virtually. And I'm so glad that you're here, and just ask that if there is anything that is physically distracting around you in your space, that you do your best to really drop in and take this time for you. You might like to turn your cell phone off, or if this is happening from your cell phone, perfect. You could just turn your notifications off and know that this goes a long way for you to really receive and to get the most, to really get the most from this, to maximize your time and to clear out any junk in the junk drawer, as they say. So just to be able to clear your mind out and spend some time with you. So you can head on to your yoga mat, and you might like to have some blocks with you. And if you don't have any yoga blocks, you could use books or even a couple of water bottles. And it also might be nice to have a couple of pillows and perhaps a sweater for the end of practice. We're going to start in a wide-legged child's pose, and you can go ahead and make your way there now. So from your child's pose, knees go about mat distance apart with your big toes just touching. Hips sit back towards your heels as you stretch your arms out towards the front of your mat with your forehead down. And start to take some deep breaths in and out, in and out. And just allow your mind to rest on the depth of your inhale and your exhale. And then see if you can work the breath in even deeper to the bottom of your lungs, and you feel your belly expand. And then you watch that breath travel out of your body. Belly relaxes, ribs compress in. Take a deep inhalation and a complete exhalation. Inhale. Exhale. In breath. Out breath. Come forward to all fours. Tabletop position. So we find your shoulders right over top of your wrists and your hips over your knees. Okay, from here, we look up towards the ceiling. Drop your belly, tip your tailbone up and back with a big breath. And round your spine, exhale all your air right to empty. Inhale, forward and up, curve your low back, big breath. Empty that breath all the way out and press your upper back up. Inhale, forward and up, curve your spine, look up, chin up. Round and tuck your chin in, big exhale. 2 more times, here we go. Inhale, curve your spine, round your spine, exhale completely. 1 more time, inhale, here we are. Head up, hips are tilted forward. And tuck your tailbone down, exhale to round and empty, empty. Then we look forward, big breath in. Come to a neutral spine, so we're not rounded and we're not in extension, right? Our core is pulling in good and strong. Point your toes back if they're not already. And then go ahead, lengthen your right arm forward and your left leg back behind you. Maybe flex your toes so toes are pulling towards your shin. And from here, brace strong from your center and push down to your left hand and your right knee. When we come through center, tabletop position. Left arm reaches out, right heel kicks back. And again, flex your foot so your toes are pulling towards your shin on your right foot. See if you can press down more strongly through the center of your right hand and your left knee. I'm going to take a deep breath in, tabletop with your breath out. And tuck your toes, long breath in. Hips pull high for downward dog, big exhale. Deep inhale. And complete exhale. One forward to a plank position. Full breath in, shoulders right over your wrist and heels are over top of the balls of your feet. And from here, look forward. Big breath in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Knees come down to your mat. Touch them at the same time. And right arm forward, left heel kicks back. Big breath in. Tabletop, exhale. Switch sides, inhaling breath. And then tabletop, exhale. Tuck your toes, the long breath in. And downward dog, exhale. High plank position, breathe in. And downward facing dog, breathe out. One more time, take your knees down. Right arm reaches forward, left heel kicks back, breathe in. All fours, breathe out. Left arm forward, right leg back, inhale. All fours, exhale. Look forward, tuck toes, big breath. Down dog to your exhale. High plank position, we breathe in. And downward dog, we breathe out. You walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Big toes are touching. Halfway lift with your spine. So we take out any rounding in your upper back with your breath in. And forward fold, fingertips to your mat or your shins. Come to stand tall. Reach up, rise up, full breath in. And then hands to the center of your chest. Circle your arms up, look up, big breath in. Take your arms wide, fold forward from the front of your hips, long spine as you dive forward. And halfway lift, we breathe in. As you exhale, step your left foot back and take your left knee down to your mat. Arms sweep up, arms go way high, like look up, big breath. Cactus your elbows and bring your elbows beside your rib cage. So this is a little back bend. I want you to lift your heart up high, look up. And then arms reach high, breathe in. As you exhale, take your left elbow to your right thigh. You can keep your left knee down on the mat. We want to make this a little more challenging. You're going to lift your left knee off your mat. Then you push through your right heel. Lift your chest and your belly up off of your thigh on the right. And then if you like a little extra challenge, you're going to look over your right shoulder. Go ahead, take your hands down to your mat. Rock your weight back into your left foot, long spine, and then step forward, top of your mat. Fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine. And exhale, take your hands down, step your right foot back with your right knee down. And arms sweep up, supported from the floor. Inhale, we rise. And then cactus your elbows, exhale. See if you can lift from the sternum. So right here, the center of the chest, the collarbones broaden. And you just keep that breath moving, flowing through you right here. And then arms reach up, palms touch. Bring your hands down through heart center and we twist to the left. And remember options, you can keep your knee down and just allow your hips to pull forward towards your left heel. Or keep your hands at heart center, brace strong through left heel. And lift your right knee. Okay, breath is moving, core is steady. You might even look over your left shoulder for a little balance challenge. And go ahead, take your hands down to your mat. Rock back into your right foot and step forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift and breathe in. And forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, we rise up, full breath. And then bring your hands to your heart. And take your feet hip width apart if they're not already there. Sit your hips back and take your arms high. Okay, powerful pose. Reach up as high as possible. Humble your chin. And then see if you can keep your hips low, but your ribs pulling in on the front of you. Okay, deep breath together. And as you exhale, hands down through heart center and twist to the right. Your left elbow will graze your right thigh. So now we're long in the upper spine and twisting through the mid-back. And from here, you might look towards the right or up over your right shoulder, right eye to the ceiling. Then we come through center. Rise up, full breath in. And keep your arms extended, sit back and down, chair pose, powerful pose. And then from here, bring your hands to your heart and we twist to the left, right elbow to outer left thigh. So you're strong from your core, okay? And allow that to give you the power to twist the upper spine. And you look over your left shoulder. And again, just see if you can keep your feet level and hips level from the bottom up. Now we come through center. Rise up, deep breath in, lean back here. Wide arms forward, full exhale. Halfway lift, long breath in. And plant your hands, step back to downward dog. So look at your hands. The alignment that's best for down dog is about shoulder width apart. And then look to your feet and see that your feet are hips width distance apart. Now we come forward to a plank position, full breath. Tap your knees to your mat. And then a smooth lower down into modified flow. Lift your spine, lift your shoulders. This is cobra, little back extension. And then you press to your knees, strong arms, strong legs, hips pull high for down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Step your right foot through to your right thumb. And this time, keep your left knee lifted off of your mat. Take your arms up high for crescent lunge. Inhale, we rise up. And bring your hands to your heart. So keep strong through your right heel. Left leg is straight and sturdy. Go ahead, take your left arm forward and your right arm back. Now from here, you might even bend into your left knee a bit and sink your hips so you're lower towards the ground. Maybe lower the center of gravity. And then from here, take your right hand to the back of your left thigh and take your left arm high. Exalted warrior variation. And then come all the way through center with both arms. Warrior two. Pivot your left heel down. Your left foot is parallel to the back of your mat. And then go ahead and lunge deep into your right leg. Arms are in a T. Reach your right arm high. Peaceful warrior. Full breath in. And go ahead, circle your hands around. Top of your mat. Step back, downward dog. Breathe in. Big breath out. Inhale where you are. And where you are, you exhale. Okay, one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Left foot steps through to your left thumb. Keep your right knee off the mat. And when the arms reach up, crescent lunge. Inhale, we rise. You can just bring your hands to your heart for a moment. Okay, press through left heel. And then go ahead, take your left arm back towards the back of your mat and your right arm forward towards the front. Okay. And then from here, see if we can find this little bounce so you get a little lower and like feel out your center of gravity. Good. And then take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh on the back. And then right arm reaches up, exalted warrior variation. And then we open up to warrior two. Your arms will come out into a T. Right heel pivots down so your foot is parallel to the back of your mat. And again, find some energy through your arms. Okay, we don't want arms lazy and down, but we don't want them super like straight and overly solid. It's kind of like medium. And from here, peaceful warrior, right arm down your right leg, left arm high, breathe in. Circle around with your hands to your mat and step back to downward dog. Full breath in. And deep breath out. Inhaling breath. And exhaling breath. Okay, just right here, we breathe in together. And we breathe out together. You look forward and step or hop your feet through to your hands. Halfway lift, long spine, no rounding. Forward fold, exhale. And then heel toe your feet hip width apart. And then take your two peace signs. Okay, your pointer finger and your middle finger on both hands. And scoop up your big toes from the inside. Okay, so that's between your big toe and your second toe. Then I want you to stamp your big toes onto your fingers. Your arms are now long. And if this is quite challenging for you to grab your toes, no problem. Just bend your knees a bit. Long spine. Think head forward, crown of your head forward, but a humble chin. And then from here, you work the backs of your knees back, and your nose comes closer towards your kneecaps. You feel what you feel. Take a deep breath in. And then stay here with your breath out. And feel what you feel on the back of both of your legs. Maybe it's even, maybe it's not. And just stay and be with it. We have about 3 more breaths. So you just work your breath around what sensation you feel on the backs of your legs. And see if you can wash it away with every exhale. Maybe wash it away like a wave falling back into the ocean. One more breath in. And breath out. Let go of your big toes. Take that halfway lift with your spine. Full breath. And fold deeply into both of your legs. Now we come to stand tall. Arms rise up on your inhale. And bring your hands to heart center. Tree pose, right side. You can take your left knee open to the left. And then find your foot on the inside of your right leg. And so we always build our yoga postures from the ground up. Okay, so you see your right foot straight forward, 12 o'clock. And then you grow tall out of your right leg, which is like your tree trunk, right? So now tuck your right hip in towards the midline of your body. You might even firm up your glutes. And you feel your strong core in the center of you. And then go ahead, you rise your limbs up, expand your arms overhead. And if that feels like too much, remember, you can bring your hands back down to heart center. Notice how you can slow the heart rate and find your focus. Bring everything back through to baseline, and you notice your breathing. And bring your left knee through to center. Hands back to your heart if they're not already there. Breathe in. And take your left leg behind you. Arms sweep back. This is toppling tree. Okay, so we're balancing strong on your right leg. Keep your fingertips reaching back and work towards straight legs. Okay, so for some of you, you'll be able to straighten both of your legs, and some of you, both of your knees might be bent. So you just work towards straight and strong. We're using our muscles to hold us here. And then from here, arms reach up, we come all the way up to center, full breath, left knee up and through. Hands to your heart and ground your left foot. Tree pose, left side. Right knee pivots open. And you take your right foot to the inside of your left leg. And you find your breath. You stand tall out of your left heel. You might even lift your left toes. Swaying in the wind and being a little imbalanced, it's all part of it. And you feel your breath steady. And then if you'd like to expand, explore, arms could reach overhead. And just see how tall you can be with core strength at your center. Low ribs pull in. And you stand tall. You're just committed to the root system down underneath your foot. And if your arms are overhead, go ahead, bring your hands to your heart and lift your right knee out through center. Toppling tree, right leg goes back behind you, arms sweep back. Keep reaching back with fingertips. Right heel presses out of your hip and left heel grounds down into your mat, into the earth. Now see if you can get a feature for really what it takes to push through your left heel. Wake up your left glute as you turn your right hip down and you lighten left toes. Hold here, be with your breath, be with the challenge. And then go ahead, take your arms overhead, reach high, big breath in, right knee up and through. And step your right foot down with your hands to your heart. Breathe in. And breathe out. And keep your palms sealed. Take your fingertips high, look up, breathe in. Wide arms, forward fold through your exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. High plank position to your breath out. 2 big steps back. From here, you can keep your knees lifted or take them down to the floor. Slow lower all the way to your belly. Cobra, inhale, head and heart rise up. And press through your knees, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Full breath together and full breath out. Deep inhale, sink your heels, exhale. And bring your knees to your mat, child's pose. Hips back towards your heels as you allow your forehead down to your mat. And take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Notice the length of your spine. Notice if there's any shift in your energy from the inside out. Give yourself this time. Be with your breath. Focus on what you feel. And dissolve any thought patterns that aren't serving you. The more you look closely, the more you pay attention, the more you're in practice to focus. To focus on what really matters, the task at hand. Long breath in, and a long breath out. Make your way up through to the seated position. Somewhere that you're good and comfortable. And then you could even slide a couple of pillows underneath your hips or yoga blocks underneath your hips, just so that your hips are higher than your knees. And then from here, just find a tall spine. And you know that this tall spine, this seat that you find yourself in, is a wonderful opportunity for you to acknowledge that you are here on purpose, that you're here for a reason, and that it's no accident that you've landed here. Take a deep breath in, and then a full breath out. Another deep breath in, and a full breath out. Being conscious and aware and awake. Long breath in and out. And close your eyes. And if it doesn't feel quite right for you to have your eyes closed, you could just find that downcast gaze towards your mat. And feel the subtle lift of the back of your skull upward. Broad chest with your shoulders back. And so we're going to work into a breath technique where there's a subtle retention of the breath at the top and at the bottom of each round of breath. So we'll take a couple of clearing breaths to begin. We inhale fully. We exhale completely. Take one more just like that. Inhaling breath through your nose. And open mouth sigh. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Inhale all the way to full lungs. Little hold. Through your nose, exhale all your air. And once you're empty, little hold at the bottom. Inhale fully. Subtle hold. And exhale, easy all the way, smooth to the bottom. Little pause with the breath out. Inhale to fill up. Little pause. And relax your shoulders to exhale. Once you're empty, pause. Inhale fully. Pause. And exhale completely. Pause. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Regular breath in. Big sigh out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more clearing breath like that before a second round. Inhale. Big sigh out. Keep your chin bowed. Inhale fully. Little pause. And exhale completely. Pause. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale, let it go. Hold. Inhale, we fill to the top. Subtle hold. And exhale to the bottom. Subtle hold with all of the breath out. Inhale more fully, but still relaxed in your mind. Little pause. And exhale to clear. Little pause out. Last one. Inhale completely. Pause at the top. And exhale all the way to the bottom of your lungs. Hold the breath out. And inhale fully. Open mouth sigh. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. And bring your hands to your heart. Bow your chin. And this is where you bow to the life force that is within each of you. Your Ujjayi breath, this victorious breath, the one thing that we know in this world that we have control over, it's our breath. Mindfully blink your eyes open. Make your way onto your back body. Lay yourself out on your mat in such a way that you can be fully relaxed. You might like a pillow underneath your head. You might like pillows underneath your knees. You could get a sweater to cover yourself up. And just go ahead and make your way down onto your back. Get as comfortable as you can with the awareness that you now have, the awareness of your breath, and perhaps a new awareness of your body. Just relax down. Relax your body down. Give over any tension, any excess holding your shoulders or your jaw or your face. Just give it over to gravity and relax. And so whatever position you found yourself in, go ahead and bring your left hand to the center of your chest and your right hand to your belly. And feel your belly rise and fall with your breath in and out. In and out. And so we move to a metta meditation. And this metta meditation is all about cultivating loving kindness for yourself and for others. And often in our lives and the titles and roles that we hold, whether it's your job or your relationship or friendships, your family, we can harbor certain feelings. We can suppress thoughts and things that we think and feel. And this metta meditation gives us the opportunity to really work at the loving kindness and the capacity that we can have for ourselves and share that with others. Now know that this work is related to the heart. So I just ask that if you have anything come up for you that feels like a lot, just to be with it, to give yourself space to feel exactly what you feel, and know that when you return your attention to your breath, and that's the baseline. So you can always come back to. Bring your internal awareness to yourself. You might even feel your hands on your belly here, and just the full awareness of you, your name, your physical body, and the space underneath your skin. May you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be healthy. And may you be free. I'm going to go ahead and repeat that to yourself. May you be happy. May you be at peace. May you be healthy. And may you be free. And go ahead and expand your attention to your friends, your family, people that are fairly close to you, that you hold close to your heart. And you'll know right away when they come to mind. And may they be happy. May they be at peace. May they be healthy. May they be free. And go ahead and repeat that to yourself. May they be happy. May they be at peace. May they be healthy. And may they be free. And go ahead and bring to your attention someone in the past while that has rubbed you the wrong way, that's given you some grief, some challenge, a situation perhaps that's felt a little prickly or just really not good from the inside of you, a heartache or maybe a little stomach pain about this particular interaction or this person. And may they be happy. May they be at peace. May they be healthy. And may they be free. And go ahead and repeat that to yourself. May they be happy. May they be at peace. May they be healthy. May they be free. And then go ahead and bring your expansive awareness to the people in your community and beyond, the people in your province and the ones that you work with, the people that you've come into contact with because of work, the people that you don't know, but that you know are out there, the communities that create this collective, this collectiveness that is this country. And may they be happy. May they be at peace. May they be healthy. May they be free. And repeat that to yourself. May they be happy. May they be at peace. May they be healthy. May they be free. And then bring your mind's attention to the entire human race on this planet. People from all over the world that are in highs and lows right now and always. Every single living being on this planet. And may they be happy. May they be at peace. May they be healthy. And may they be free. Every single person, and there's no exceptions here. Every single person on the planet. May they be happy. May they be at peace. May they be healthy. And may they be free. And feel your belly and your chest underneath your hands. And take a long, slow inhale. And a complete exhale. And a deep bow of gratitude from me to you. And thank you so much for showing up to this work, for being an active participant in your own growth and healing. And know that this work right here is the work that we must do in order to heal the planet and to heal our communities. Namaste.